Y'all shut up now!
Well, there's no reason to be sorry for liking Sweet Johnny. Sweet Johnny likes you too.
Woo! 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 What's up, guys, and welcome back to the channel. Today we got a very awesome episode for you. Woo!
Oh, brother, this guy stinks!
Today we're gonna be smashing some pumpkins for Halloween! Woo! Sweet Johnny! All right, let's start with our pumpkins here. Get it up here on this hook and see what kind of damage we can do. Not only are we gonna smash some pumpkins, we're gonna put some firecrackers in it. We're gonna smash it with a hammer. We're gonna throw a pitchfork at it. We're gonna throw some saw blades at it. We're gonna throw some knives at it. Will the fun ever end? I don't know. You'll have to stay tuned till the end of the video to find out for yourself. All right, let's grab this pumpkin here. That means, hold on a minute for those of you that don't speak Chinese. All right, okay, get this pumpkin here. We're gonna put it on this hook. Ready? Let's see if we can do it in one swift motion. Okay, all right, get that little guy in there. Come on, little guy. Get up in there.
That's what she said.
All right, get the thing through the hole. All right, woo! We've got our pumpkin up on the hook now. Let's use our first item and hit it with something and see what it does. All right, guys, this is gonna be an awesome episode. So if you would, please don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that little ringy dingy thing for more awesome content, just like the video you are about to watch. All right, we got our first items here. We got little dynamite. We're gonna pop a couple of holes in this pumpkin, stick a few of these in there, light them, ignite them, and watch them blow up. Are you excited? I'm super excited. Let's go. All right, let's take our handy dandy knife, carve a couple holes in here. Okay, let's see here. Let's stick one here, carve that out a little bit. Nice, nice, very nice. Stick that little puppy in there. All right, let's do another one. There's no reason to light just one of these bad boys. We're gonna stick a few in here, light them, see what them does. All right. I'd say we got our holes pretty good. Pretty good. We're gonna stick a couple of these little dingers in there, blow them up and see what it does. We're gonna get one of these black cats. Pop them right in there. See what that does. Feels like a birthday party and I'm sticking the candles in there. The third one. And our little fourth one. That hole's not too big.
That's what she said.
Now, if these don't do any damage, we'll stick them in further and see what they does.
That's what she said.
Okay, lighting the pumpkin test 1. Let's light one of these bad boys and see what it does.
Bag up, bag up.
Oh,
bag
God.
Up, Terry. Put it in reverse, Terry. Put it in reverse.
Woo! Woo! Oh man, let's light these other ones. See what happens. I'll show you the damage afterwards. Holy cow! Woo! Oh my God. Oh my God, we got a little bit of damage. Not much, but a little bit of damage. Good Lord, let's see if I can light 2 before running.
Hold on, hold on.
Oh
Put
God,
it in reverse,
nope.
Terry. Put it in reverse. Oh, Lord. Oh, Steve.
Okay guys, let's check out the damage before we light our last one and see if it did anything. Okay, all right, so we've got our pumpkin and ooh boy, for firecrackers, it didn't do much damage. Let's dig a bigger hole, stick one in there, and see if it will explode anything, shoot it from the outside or anything. Yeah, let's see, let's get it on, woo! All right, let's take this knife here, carve this last toe pretty deep. Get it in there. I just don't want the firecracker to fall too far deep in where I can't light it. Ooh, almost. Now we've got our firework a little bit more in there. We're gonna see what it does. Let me light this puppy and see what happens. All right, we got a firework in there. Oh boy, oh boy! Fire the hole! Oh my gosh. Wow. Oh my God. Let's see what we got go. Let's see. I mean, it's deeper. It didn't do much more damage. These things aren't very powerful, but I just wanted to see what would happen if we put a couple holes in the pumpkin and explode some firecrackers. See how big of a hole it would make. Didn't do much, so let's move on to our next item.
All right, now we're gonna launch a pitchfork at it and see what happens. For America! Oh, bounced right off. All right, let's try it again. We're gonna get this thing through that pumpkin. Okay, ready? Cheese and cracker! Nope. Woo! Sweet Johnny!
You suck, you jackass.
Sweet Johnny!
I didn't mean to do that. Now we gotta put our pumpkin back up there. Oh, you motherfucker! Well. Well, that thing knocking the pumpkin down did a little bit of damage. Let's go check it out here. Oh, so we've got our pumpkins and we can clearly see the inside. This is where I had the hook in. This side is where the pitchfork skimmed across it. You can see these 4 holes is where I stabbed it. Man, it's cracked that thing up pretty good. Since it's already smashed, let's see what damage we can do with a baseball bat. All right, let's smack this thing with a bat and see what it does. You ready? Mark McGuire! Yeah, pumpkin strings everywhere. Yeah! Yeah! I'm him, buddy, with the capital A.
Pumpkin strings everywhere. Yeah!
All right, now let's check out the damage we caused with the bat. Oh, ew. What the? Pumpkin guts everywhere. And then we got a little other piece over here connected to it. Man, we did some damage on that one. All right, let's move on to a new pumpkin and the next item.
All right, here we go. Ready? This is Sparta! Woo! Woo! Holy moly, we did it! Woo! Ah!
Oh my God, come check this out. This is crazy. We finally got our pitchfork through that pumpkin. My goodness, it did some damage. Look at that. Let me pull this thing right out here. Ah, wow, look at them. My goodness, look at that, those holes there. Wow.
All right, guys, we got some saw blades we can throw at this pumpkin and see what kind of damage it can do. Let's go for some maximum damage. Okay, now, let's start with the big one first.
That's what she said.
Ready? Oh, mama! Wowie Maui! Okay, let's try the medium one next. Whew! Oh, little slice, little slice. All right, and we're gonna go with the small one here.
That's what she said.
Let's get this one at least halfway through here. Yeah! Woo! And hey, here's the long. Woo!
Okay, now, let's check out the damage we did to the pumpkin. Oh my God, let's pull these out. Here's one. My goodness, look at that. Wow. And then there's the little one that scraped right across there, that little scratch there. You know what? Let's keep that one in there for decoration. Okay, moving on to the next item. All right, guys, we've got a weed eater. We've got some string on there, some long string. I fixed it up a little bit. We're gonna take it to this pumpkin and we're gonna see what happens. See how strong this is. Let's imagine the pumpkin is your legs. Oh, yeah. Ready? Oh! Oh! Well now, that's doing pretty good. Let's see if we can do some more damage. Woo, this tool, I'd say that's a keeper. All right, let's check out the damage that we did on this pumpkin with the weed eater. Oh, wow, look at that. Man, we carved off the skin of that. We got some that you can see exactly where it was hitting. This was the main spot I was focusing. That's pretty deep. I kept that there for a minute to see how far it would go on the pumpkin. I can fit my finger in there. Look at that.
That's what she said.
Yeah, pretty good. All right, now we've got some rusty old knives we can throw at it. I figure we'll start from the big one, work our way to the bottom one.
That's what she said.
Okay, now these are tetanus city right here. If I get stabbed by this, I'm gonna have to go to the hospital and get a shot for tetanus. Let's try the Muslim Allah little tool here. Ready? Oh man! Oh! Yeah. Oh! All right, the kitchen knife without a handle. Let's see what it does. Ooh! Ooh! We hit a little notch in it. The kitchen knife without the tip. Let's see if it goes in. Ready? Oh! Woo! Yeah!
Ready!
Now, we've got this hunting knife left. Let's see what it does.
What it does.
All right, some knives went in it, some knives did not. Don't know why the ones without the tips actually went in, but the good ones didn't. But here we go. We got a couple of knives in here. We still got our saw blade. We got that little dinky one down here, the first one we made, and then we got the kitchen knife without the tip inside the pumpkin. That's very weird. Just the tip.
That's what she said.
Okay, all right, let's move on to our next item, see what happens. Woo! All right, for our next item, we have this handy dandy little, what looks like a freaking chainsaw saw thing, almost like I'm holding a Gatling gun or something. We're gonna use this thing and see if we can slice this pumpkin in half. We're gonna give it a whack and see if we can whack it in half. Okay, ready? Just a little whack, see what it does. Oh! Oh, not bad. Not bad. We got a little crack in there. Oh my goodness, I'll show that after we're done. Now let me get a good stance to hit this thing and see what happens. All right? Ready? 4! Oh! Oh! Oh, wow! Oh my god! You gotta check this out. Oh! Hey! Yeah.
Ready! 4!
Okay, our pumpkin has pretty much took the maximum damage here. Now, our thing didn't go all the way, but it, almost half. So that's not too bad, especially with the power I was hurling behind it. Now, this first crack here was the first time we smacked it. Didn't do much, cracked it. If we did a pretty good hit, I could see it cracking almost half the thing. And this thing is just about done for.
Alright, and with that being said, that's going to be it for me, guys. You've reached the end of the video. If you like what you saw, please don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that little ringy-dingy thing for more awesome content. Just like the video you just watched. I'd like to thank you for your time, and thank you for your patience, and as always, there's no reason to be sorry for liking Sweet Johnny. Sweet Johnny likes you too.
What it mean to be the best? Riding foes, feeling unimpressed. Make me reminisce, throwing bows, bend the corner, set my mind up on a goal. All I know is stay down, bad, I'm the goal.